So if you're new to this crazy hobby, or if you've been doing it a while, you've probably been to a few shows, car audio SPL events, car audio shows. The first thing you have to accept about yourself is you're not normal. Doesn't everybody like to take a nap with their head in a subwoofer port? That's where I do my best thinking. Of course, you also get the best bass here, so there's that. So you're at the local car audio show, meet, event, competition, and you notice all the different people wearing the same shirts. Got the same symbols in their car. You know, Boston bass heads, or you know, earthquake team or something like that. And you think to yourself, well, what's that all about? Well, let's talk about it. Now, in the world of car audio, you've essentially got two types of people. One type is the average person who doesn't think much about it and just goes about their business, listens to the car radio, maybe adds some speakers to it at some point. And then you have the people like us that are kind of fanatical and really serious enthusiasts. And most people aren't like us. So when we go to competitions, it's essentially a chance for you to hang out and mingle with a whole lot of people that are similar minded to you. And whenever this occurs, people tend to form groups. Those groups in the car audio world are typically called teams, but it may also be called a group. Well, in the early stages, you form up a group of maybe 2 people, maybe 3. And then, you know, it gets to be like people say, hey man, can I be in your group? You know, we'll all, you know, share our knowledge and share our resources, and you end up with 4, 5, 10. And as the group gains momentum, more people join. Well, whenever you have a lot of people in an organization, you also have a little bit of power in the organization, because the businesses and companies that sell audio equipment, if they can get an entire group of people, a large group of people, to use their equipment and to use their stuff, you know, their resources, kind of advertise for them, they can sell an amp to a large group instead of a single person. All those things are beneficial to those companies. So oftentimes large teams will have discounts they can use at different vendors. The vendor may actually sponsor a group and give them an even bigger discount than normally would be able to get. So big groups are beneficial to the enthusiasts like ourselves, and they can be, you know, very helpful, as well as being able to call on the resources of that group. You know, if you've got 100 teammates, you know, you can oftentimes call on them to help build sub boxes, or to help, you know, with a project or a design, or to pick someone's brain. Somebody in that group is really good at a certain thing, or knows someone who is, you know. So having that family around you not only gives you like-minded people that think the way you do and understand what you're dealing with, and can help you with resources, and be it mental or physical, or, you know, whatever, material, whatever. But also those groups can give you access to better discounts at different vendors, really good price cuts, because, you know, you belong to an organization that they're trying to sell to. There is always, though, a negative to everything. There's a positive and a negative to everything. There's always a yin and a yang, as they say. And whenever you have a large organization of people that are all standing behind a certain thing, they tend to get that clan mentality, like a fanatical sports fan, right? Someone who collects every single piece of memorabilia they have and wears the team colors and buys their car in the team colors and all that kind of stuff. Same concept. You get people like that. And then you get people that see that group of people as a potential for trafficking different items. It may be exploitation, it may be drugs, it may be, whatever, but you'll have different things like that come up. And the bigger the group gets, the more likely you are to have members in that group that are there more for the ability to exploit the group than to enjoy the family. So if you're interested in joining a group, keep those things in mind. Whenever you go to a show, the best way to join a group is just to go to shows and meet people. When you see someone that's in a group, you like their name, you like the way their name sounds, or whatever, and then you start talking to some of the people in that group. Okay, that's cool. These people are cool. They have nice stuff. They seem like nice people. Ask them about the rules and the way their group operates, the way their team operates. A lot of times, teams want you to associate with other teams. Sometimes they get really weird about that. Most teams are not nowhere near this way, but just be aware that some are. In some situations, teams will require you to be at an event when that team is going to be there. To be at that event, you have no choice. You have to be at that event. Some teams will require you to do certain things, run certain types of gear, always buy your stuff from a certain vendor. All these different requirements. Some teams have lots of those. Some teams have dues you have to pay. Monthly dues or yearly dues. And that's fine. Obviously, if you're going to be in a team, showing up where the team goes is kind of a thing, right? But just be aware that sometimes it's serious and sometimes it's a lot more casual. Sometimes the team will use different marketing strategies to make money for the team itself, so they can give you those discounts and stuff when you go to events. A lot of times a team will have to pay less to participate in an event. You may not have to pay anything. The team captain or the president may end up paying for all the team members' competition funds. Or you may have hotel arrangements at a big event where the team captain buys, half a dozen rooms and lets the team all stay in those rooms, things like that. So it's just different stuff, and be aware that there are different benefits and possibly negatives to especially the large teams. But don't let any of that discourage you from trying it out. I suggest that everybody get involved with a local team, someone, or at least a team that has a chapter that's near you, because it helps. Whenever you're trying to sort out a build and get things done, sometimes being able to call somebody up on the phone, say, hey man, or message someone, it's on a Sunday and everybody's closed and you're almost done, but you need a couple pieces of wire, maybe some RCAs, hey man, I need this. Oh, I got you, man. I'll be over in a few minutes, or hey, I need someone to help me put these subs in this box. Because anymore, sometimes these subs are 100 pounds plus, and trying to load them in an enclosure can be a real pain. Being able to call up somebody and then, hey, I'll come over and help you, and a couple guys show up and help you load everything up and get all that physical stuff done that you can't do by yourself. or help you build a box, or help you design a system, or help you lay it out, or figure out why something don't work right. All kinds of stuff. So there's lots of benefits in it. Just be aware that some of the bigger teams can also have some sketchy people in there, and those sketchy people can exploit that team in ways that you don't want to be involved in. So be aware of what you're getting into, and be sure to check into it and find out about rules, how the regs work, so you don't break any rules or you don't join a group that has rules that you don't agree with. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all found this helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I need more subscribers. Subscribers are important. I come straight forward with you guys and give you the information that I learned and share it with my community. And all I ask is that you hit that subscribe button. And down in the comments, talk to me about what you've seen, what you know. What kind of experiences have you had as a team member? Good and bad. Do me a favor, though. Don't mention bad. If you're in a team that was bad, had something going that's bad, don't mention the name of the team in the comments. Just talk about this team or that team, team A, team B. I don't really want to call anybody out because, like I said, the team usually isn't bad. It's usually some members in that team. And so that you don't want to bring the other people down that are trying to do the right thing. But throw it down in the comments and let me know. If you got good experiences, if you got a team that you're in and you want to promote it, comments is where you can do that. Anyway, guys, peace.